And hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Heidi ho, everybody. I am exhausted. Just absolutely exhausted. I went and worked out for the first time in years last night. And I got up early this morning and I went and worked out again. And I know that that's probably not the best idea in the world, but last night's workout was for me, and this morning's workout was for a friend that I went and worked out with. So, yeah. That to say, upper body killing me. Can't hardly lift my arms. Arms don't want to lift. They don't want to do things. They say no. They just say no. So that said, remember that when anyone asks you to work out with them, you should just say no, because it's not worth it. Working out is not worth it. It's not something you should actually do. Don't be ridiculous. Don't think it's a good idea. Working out is bad. That's what I'm basically saying. Not really. Obviously, being in good health is a good idea. I'm joking. I should be more motivational. But I am so tired. Everything hurts. It hurts so much. It doesn't hurt good. It hurts bad. I did find out more recently that I am quite likely literally, and this is going to sound like a joke when I say it, but I am exercise intolerant. And I know that that sounds ridiculous, but I have celiac disease, which is an autoimmune disease, and turns out that that's an actual thing, that if you work out too much and you have an autoimmune disease, that you can get flare-ups from your disease, even if you didn't get whatever it would be that normally would trigger the problem. So I don't have to eat gluten to feel like poop if I work out. I don't even have to actually, I can get to eat a donut and I still feel like it. So that's that. Congratulations. I am literally allergic to working out. Oh, everything hurts. But I did have a good breakfast. This morning I got up and I had like a half of like a little protein shake thing, and I went and I worked out, like I said, and I did some bench presses and I walked. I did a lot of walking and jogging, like half an hour of jogging. And I did, like I said, some bench presses, and then I did some just workout with like a dumbbell, and then I did some crunches, like a good number of crunches. And then when I was all done with that, I went and did a little bit more jogging, and that's kind of where we called it there. And then I came back to the house, and then I cooked up 3 eggs with a little bit of butter and 1 piece of toast. And so that's pretty good breakfast. Pretty low carb, all things considered. It's still under 20 carbs. So as long as I keep a meal to about 20 carbs, I usually do pretty well. My body doesn't like sugar very much either. It also causes problems with the gluten thing. So my body is not normal. It is slightly broken, is kind of what it comes down to, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. We all are dealt the hand that we have, and we just have to make the best of it. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get started now. So let's go ahead. We'll jump into, for some reason it keeps jumping past the actual thing that I wanted to use here. Okay, there we go. Okay, it is making noise. It's just not making very much noise. Okay. For a second, I thought that it was, like, muted or something. I was like, what? Why is this muted? Why is it not making the sounds? It's supposed to make the sounds. But, so we're about 5 hours in. I think we can finish the game in another hour, depending on how good we are at solving puzzles. I'm no puzzle maestro, but I'm okay at puzzles. I'm decent at them. Okay, we want this one open for sure. It doesn't actually help us to not have that open now that we've taken care of that, taken care of the box that was over there. So we're gonna get that taken care of. Okay, this only works for me though. The boat. The boat has to be over here.
It was a dock, but there was no boat.
Okay, yeah. This one is one that we can only really do from the other side. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what happens when we go get our boat and go through the door we just opened. We also have to go through there, but, well, I guess technically I would do less backtracking if I went through here. Maybe. Maybe kind of, sort of. We'll find out. We'll go this way and find out how much backtracking we're going to end up having to do. Oh, this is a whole new area, and it looks almost like this area, we might raise the water level again. Interesting. Oh, probably not. This is just an area where we can overlook another area and happen to be able to do one of the puzzles here. So, carried away, transporting a friend. We had managed
The stranger was wary, coiled and tense.
Oh, let's see. We managed to come up with, we've gotten pretty decent at these puzzles now. Okay, here, down. Oh, I can't go down. Okay. Huh. Interesting. It's not tall enough to use it. Okay, here we go. Right here is where we can actually do something with it, and we can move that around. I think I want this over here. I really want it on the other one. And maybe I'm being silly for that, but oh, it won't even let me. I couldn't if I wanted to. I mean, I guess I could technically still. I could still do that. And then that. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know if it's actually helpful or not, but giving it a shot. Giving it a shot.
The dark
Okay,
had
so now we
gifted
can come
them
down
friends
here
in the past.
And set that down. Move this over here. Plop it over there.
The dark had stolen much more.
Okay. Yeah, this is not a hard one. This one's pretty simple. Oh yeah, keep going. Keep going. Yep, this is what I want. I don't like the way the camera like autofocuses on a really specific area.
Would this new light do the same?
Just go wherever my mouse is going. What's up, Glenn? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good sir. Oh, I just realized that the aspect ratio is off here. Give me just half a second. I don't want you guys to have to deal with that. That's gross. Let's see. Oh, it's because it's locked in place. Okay, well, the first thing I need to do then is actually duplicate it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I am super duper tired, so I am not near as... I don't have near as much gumption as I had yesterday. I wish I did. But boy, I stayed up late. I worked out last night. I worked out this morning. And now I'm barely functional. Barely functional. I've got stuff I gotta do today. Man, life's crazy right now. Life's crazy. I'm trying to get into a good habit of streaming over here and on Twitch. Because I'm probably not gonna be making just a ton of videos, at least for a while. Because I've got other things that I need to do with my time so that I can save time by just streaming and not by recording.
I'm so tired.
Couldn't sleep last night either. I'm sorry, Glenn. Yeah, like, after my workout, I came back to the house, and I was like, I'm not ready to sleep now. Like, you know, one might think that a workout is the kind of thing that would make you exhausted and make you want to sleep, but not if, you know, once you get your blood pumping, it's kind of hard to slow down. So, okay, so we got 3 out of 7 taken care of. So, let's head this way and go through the new area we opened up. He doesn't really want to do his little paddle the first time you try to do it. It's funny. Once he gets in the boat, he's kind of like a little bit against
Terror
paddling
gripped
for a
Ember
second.
suddenly. Fear overwhelmed them.
Oh, okay, a robot snake. That's good. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not a danger to you. You're not a danger to me. Everything's fine. Paddle, Ember! Paddle! Poor Ember. You okay, buddy? Everything okie dokie? Oh, it broke my boat. Did it kill me too? Am I dead and I have a broken boat? Oh, I'm just gonna have to swim. I'm able to swim to this point. Oh, okay, I'm gonna grab onto a piece
The
of wood.
splintered plank was all that remained of Ember's boat.
Oh no, I only
They
just
sat
got my
for a
boat,
moment
man.
and despaired.
It's okay, we'll figure
Perhaps
it
the Forest King was right. There was no hope here.
out. No, there's hope. There's always hope, Ember. We can do this. We can do this. Don't become forlorn. There are other things that we can do, and it seems as though perhaps we can discover another boat. Because there's more docks. From a video game perspective, there wouldn't be docks if I wasn't going to be able
A
to do something.
discarded builder robot. The poor thing was rusted in place.
I understand it depends on the intensity of the workout. Moderate or light exercise doesn't really affect one's ability to sleep. Intense exercise will. Yeah. Yeah, it's about getting your heart running, you know? Like, so like, you don't... Meeting the lonely, broken down.
The builder's thoughts were stuck in a loop,
Oh, I see.
turning slowly to rust, only the echoes for company.
Because, yeah, you know, you don't... Once you get your heart running, your body thinks that you get adrenaline going, and your body is
Disconnected
like...
gears in their head turning round and round.
Am I gonna die? Is that what's happening right here? And so then it doesn't want to sleep because it's like, if I die,
Each unshared moment went the same.
that would be bad. So, whereas a light exercise, like your body's
Lost
just
and
like,
uncared for was
"Oh,
a
I
dim glow.
walked to my house or whatever, you know, is kind of as far
The
as your body's
years of
concerned.
loneliness had warped the builder's feelings. Perhaps they should be alone.
So was there some sort of ancient society or something? Like, we're getting
Time
I'm
spent
finding
with
out-
others felt like a false memory.
Oh, the game's audio is drowning my vocals out. It's probably because I'm so tired, and so I'm not speaking near as loud as I normally am.
The soundless days measured piece by piece.
So that's probably why. But yeah, I was just saying that, you know, your body thinks that you're dying whenever you get your heart rate going, or that you're gonna die. The adrenaline starts pumping, and it's like, oh, you must be running from a bear or something. I should probably,
Who's there?
like,
I can't see.
like keep my energy up in case I'm gonna die. Whereas if you do a light exercise, it's just like, oh, I guess I walked home or something. Always a lost age
It's
society.
dark. I'm
always.
ever so afraid. Keep talking to me, please.
Well, what happened? How'd you get broke?
Why? The feathered ones did this to me.
Oh, the
It's
stupid
been so
birds,
long since
huh?
I've seen anyone.
I'm absolutely
Since
certain
I've talked to anyone.
that the birds are straight up evil. Like, it's not just that they want people to stay with them, it's that they're actually evil. Where is your eye? Can you see with
I can
it?
feel the warmth of the sun on it.
Okay, you can feel/see with your
An
eye while it's fine.
outside
That's true.
place.
I wondered about that.
It's okay if you don't want to help. But it would be so nice to see what you look like. It was wonderful to meet you. Don't forget me, please. The others never came back.
Oh, it's sad. Yeah, I'll come back. No worries. I'll find you your eye, and I'll be back with it. Just a little bit. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I'll get you an eye, man. I don't know if it'll be the same eye, but it'll be an eye. I don't know if it'll be a good eye, but it's gonna be an eye. Aye, Captain. Funny things. Words that are funny. We did this earlier. We did something just like this earlier. It was the one with the frogs and the turtles and stuff. I was reading a comment from a viewer from Tori. She's actually the one that suggested play this game in the first place over on YouTube, and she was like, she wasn't able to be here for the stream yesterday, so she was like, it was so difficult watching you do things on the game and not being there and like wanting to make suggestions and seeing things like those turtles and the frogs and understanding what the puzzle was and not being able to tell you. Yep. But I do feel good that we figured it out. Spindle arm. So, you know, at least there's that. Like, easily, you know, yes, we could have listened to, perhaps people could have figured out how to do it. Boy, my brain is just like mush right now. I guess that'll work. But how do I get to the other one? To the other thing? Here we go. This'll work. I am glad that we figured it out though. Like yesterday, that I was able to figure it out. Like most essentially on my own after enough
Ember
trial and error.
found a
Felt good.
secret note from the Wanderer. A few embers flock together. Together we linger. Together we could be a beacon. A lighthouse.
Are the embers actually fire? Are we actually indicative of real fire? Is that what we're finding out here? Or is it just metaphorical? Metal eye. All right, well, I told him I would bring it back to him, but now it's mine. I can't find it. No, I'm just joking. Obviously, we're gonna go back. We're gonna give the poor dude his eye back. There we go. I was like, I don't want to go across and rearrange them. Haha, I outsmarted it. I outsmarted it, so I didn't have to worry about it. Okay. And we'll just drop this puppy down, and boom. That should be good. Okay, now I go to the robot, I give him his eye. Maybe he can build me a new boat, because there's a part of a boat over there, and if he can see, maybe he'll be able to fix things, because, you know, he's a robot, and that's his whole job. Oh, he's having trouble grabbing his eye. That's sad and adorable. All right, you can see now, dude. Yeah, cheering, yay!
As they tried to focus their eye on the small blue figure in front of them.
It's me,
So
I get it.
That's what you look like.
Yeah, I look like me.
I don't know what I expected, but you have a kind face.
Well, I did help you multiple times.
I don't mean to make you
so
uncomfortable.
Kind face sounds about right.
It's just been so long since I've seen anyone.
Yeah.
I've never been good at talking to others. You seem different somehow.
Well, I'm a protagonist, so, you know.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm a protagonist, so. Snake attacked me. It was a snake attack, man.
Doesn't sound right.
What?
The snake doesn't want to hurt anyone. Don't listen to what the birds say about them. The snake is just drawn to the light. It was probably just curious of you. The builders seem to have an idea. You know, maybe I can help you.
Awesome. Good to know the snake's not dangerous. I didn't think the snake was necessarily dangerous up until it crushed our boat. But, I mean, I guess it just accidentally ran into us, was essentially what it is. So it's not that he's, like, actively dangerous in that he's, like, evil. He's just dangerous in that he sucks at spatial awareness.
This is what I was made for.
Yeah,
it's
build a
been
boat, man.
so long since I made something for someone.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ember watched in amazement.
Aww, I'm giving him purpose. That's wonderful.
Could I get your input for a moment?
Okay, sure. What do you want to know? You're gonna ask me what color I want my boat to be? Oh, this is great. I'm going with the four-legged, adorable fire fox, or whatever it
The
is.
scraps of broken wood and metal were being transformed.
I don't know what it is.
Could I get your input for a moment?
I'm assuming fox or dog. And then we definitely want the sun.
Whatever the builder was making was nearly ready.
We're going with the fire fox and the sun.
I really hope you like it. Sorry,
love
it's a bit rough around the edges. It's definitely seaworthy.
I mean, anything that I can ride in is better than nothing. And oh my goodness, it's
You hate
so
it,
wonderful.
don't you? Ember stood
I
in
love
stunned
it.
silence.
I love it so much. It's the best.
That is such relief. Really warms my
Yes.
resistance. I'm so happy.
I didn't know it was gonna be this wonderful. Ah, man. It really was a fox, too. Come with me.
Oh no.
Come with me.
But that's very kind of you.
I'd love to have you as my friend.
But if you see any others, perhaps ask them to visit the builder. Ember would come back if they could. Perhaps the builder just needed more time.
I know where a campfire is, man. There's a campfire you can go to. You'll be safe there. Oh, I got a fox boat.
The boat was a little unconventional, but Ember already loved it.
Yes, it's the best. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm super pumped. Oh, okay. I've been here. I remember this. This is up above where I was before. So this is the area that I was looking at coming towards before. So I know if I go the other way, it just goes back where I had been before. I'll have to dock and then I'll come out. This is an area I haven't been before, at least since I raised the water level. So it's definitely worth checking this area out because there might be some unique things over here. A flower? A flower? White lily. Oh, that's right. Remember there was the skeleton. And we were sad that the skeleton didn't have a flower at his grave. My boat has water in it. Like a lot of water in it. But I guess it's working. We haven't drowned yet. And it's adorable. I'm super happy with how adorable this fox boat is. You guys don't understand. Foxes are essentially my favorite animal. I'm big on foxes and bears. Like, there's other great animals too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those like people who are like, you know. It's not like I hate otters or anything. I think that, like, obviously that's a humorous statement. But I honestly had somebody who was like, I love foxes. They're the best. And they were like, otters are better than foxes. I was like, okay, well, sure. You can feel that way. That's fine. I don't have any problem with you believing that otters are better than foxes. I just happen to like foxes. Like, why is this a point of contention here? Makes very little sense to me. But, you know, they might have been more joking than anything else. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a spindle arm. Yeah, that's right. We should be able to fix this one. But let me go up here first really quick, just so I don't have to backtrack. So I think this is the cave with the skeleton. Yep, here we go. The Skeletian Cave. Hello, Skeletian.
Ember felt pity for the skeleton.
I have a white lily to mark your grave. That's not how the world should work. Flowers in skeleton hens should not cause water to change its height and depth.
Ember found a lost message.
Ah, that was weird.
I cannot move on, but I can protect others. We would be comfortable here, happy one day.
Oh, was that from the skeleton? Did the Skeletian leave that message? Was his message that he was...
Ember hoped this would help this soul find peace.
Oh, that's kind of horrifying, actually. Poor dude just died here, and I just, like, called on his soul to affect the water level for me. Oh, it was interesting.
I don't really
know what to think. And the paper is inexplicably dry. I guess that stone, it really, really does a good job of stone chest. Really waterproof. Must have been sealed with, like, sap or something, you know? They threw some resin in there. Really had that puppy sealed up somehow. I don't really know how. It doesn't really make sense, but, you know, they did it. They did it, gosh darn it. Okay, now that the snake's gone, I hope the snake doesn't break this boat now. It would really suck. I'm gonna paddle my boat up again, and he's like, "Arr!" again, and smashes my other boat. I'm like, Mr. Builder, my boat got destroyed. Can you fix it again? Okay, so there's some more light puzzles in this room. And, okay, here we go. I was like, boy, are we ever gonna get to the place where we can actually get out of the boat? Okay, yeah, hello Hello, Mr. Robo
Tremendous,
Snake.
terrifying shape slithered from the shadows.
Yeah.
The snake's body coiled around the forlorn like a scaly shield.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use the light.
It looked like the crystal could be turned, but the handles were retracted.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to use the light in order to get the snake to look other places. Okay, don't have anything I can do with that.
Ember decided to look elsewhere.
It's interesting that I still have I still have my feather and stuff, because so far most of my items have disappeared after I've used them. So the fact that I have the feather and the net is very interesting to me. Okay, this is weird. What is this rock in here?
Held within the cage was a crystal prism, once bright. But now dulled.
Okay, so I need to shine the light over here. And then the snake will be all like, ooh, pretty. Because this has the snake functions, apparently. Supposedly, according to the builder. According to the builder, he just likes light, so maybe he is not dangerous, but he kind of seems dangerous. I don't know what to tell you, man. He seems dangerous. Okay, I can move this ladder around at least some. I'm supposed to be able to anyway. Doesn't seem to do anything when I do, though. I'm confused. Huh. Very strange. Okay, so I can move the snakes, and I can not move the ladder. I expected the ladder to move left, and then I could climb up it over there, but it really doesn't want to go anywhere. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe I can ride the snakes around. Oh. No, they're stuck where they're at, too. What the heck? I'm very confused. What's my... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so they can go that way. But not very far. Not helpfully. I guess I can get on him and then I can move it that way. That doesn't do much for me. Okay, weird. I'm feeling like this is not doing what it's supposed to do, and I don't know if that's because I just need to... Okay, there we go. Like, maybe I just need to put more effort into it? I don't know. Like, I just feel like if I'm wiggling it around and it's not doing anything, then why is that? Hello, giant key, or are you a shovel? A lever. Ah, I see. A lever. It will give us leverage. Okay, we can ride the slide down. But let's check out what's up here first. Ooh, a forlorn. Yes. Puzzle solving. I love it. Yeah, this game has gotten really good with the puzzles and stuff like that. Very, very neat.
The stranger was so lost.
Okay, so we've got mirrors now. But the only way we can move... Okay, I want to leave that one how it was. Because this mirror is going to have to shine the light.
They
like
thought
that.
they could find the way home.
Meanwhile, this mirror needs to face the opposite direction. So...
The road had turned another way.
I need to swing it there. And then I think I need to do it again. This is a very, very roundabout way of rotating our mirrors. But, no, stop it! Stop it! But, luckily, that's pretty much the whole puzzle, so it shouldn't be real difficult to... Now that we've got it figured out, it's gonna be pretty simple. It's just gonna be time consuming. time consuming. It will consume some of my time. Okay, I guess I should use... Okay, there we go. It does not like me to use my mouse for this very much. It will just randomly be like, oh, you meant over here, right?
Forever.
Ha 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 ha. We did it. We did it. We are solving the puzzles, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing it. We have completed it. Okay. So that's good. That's good. That's good. I'll be perfectly honest.
The stranger looked at Ember with relief. I tried to go back, but I just went nowhere. Time to go forward, I think.
Yeah, go forward, man. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good. No, well, I mean, it will be soon. We can't do much right now. I almost didn't see this. Can't actually do a whole lot right now, but we will be able to.
Inside was a scrap of journal.
Snake. I don't know how to move the snake.
A rusty bucket rattles in the depths. A meddler from a bygone time. They want to be helpful, piecing together the wood and the gears.
The builder.
I ensure they do not see what they build.
Ensure they do not see what they build. So the Wanderer took his eye. Why? Whoa. Boy, you sure did a thing, huh, man? You're moving around, aren't ya? Are you gonna move again whenever I slide down this? Okay, yeah, his tail is still in the way. Okay. But yeah, the Wanderer... Ooh, a depressed person. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the general vibe of the game.
It looked like the crystal could be turned, but the handles were retracted.
Okay, this is what I need. I forgot about these levers. I've used these levers before. I think this whole game is a metaphor about depression. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. I may not be deep enough to understand fully, but I think that's what's going on. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a nap today. Okay, now I can finally change the laser, pop it over that puppy, and the snake's gonna be like, oh, pretty. And hopefully he'll...
The light acted as a beacon, drawing the snake away from the forlorn.
Okay.
Ember swallowed their fear, feeling tiny before the enormous serpent.
I mean, he is pretty big, but he is a robot.
The forlorn was released from the coil of the snake's body.
He's very unlikely that he's gonna, like, actually try to hurt anyone or anything. You know, he's just a snake. He's a mechanical snake. Is it me or every other indie game these days a metaphor for depression? Yeah, there's quite a few of them. A complex machine.
The stranger's thoughts bubbled up freely.
And sadly, it may have to do more with the headspace of a lot of indie game developers. But you know, I mean, if it's helping them like cope, making the games about what they're going through is helping them cope with it, then I'm happy. You know, that's good. Okay, got a new pipe. Pop that puppy in there. And rotate. I don't need to rotate it more. Stop telling me to rotate it more. It's already done. Okay, so now there's lots of parts around, huh? Dang. Okay, at least
some thoughts were easily found.
At least they had the kindness and the courtesy to... Let go of it! Goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I need more parts. There's some more parts down here. And some parts up here, too, I think. There's an elbow. Alright, where's an elbow necessary? Here's an elbow. Here's where we need an elbow, although that's not even functioning yet, but at the very least, we'll We'll fix it soon enough, I think. I might end up needing that elbow somewhere else, though, to get to that part. Because, let's see, we fixed that one. Oh, I see. I do need it there. We're going to need the elbow there so that we can get things running well enough to actually get to the other parts that we need. So we should be able to slap this puppy in there. And what happens if we go yellow with it? Okay. Well, that's not permanent enough. We need not that. So let's go here and see if that does it. Okay, that gives me some steppies up to this one.
Some thoughts only whispered.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Can I put this one on here too? Just have two elbows right there. That would be funny. Okay, so now I should be able to run. Let's see, which one's red? Red's the straightaway. Interesting. Okay, so blue. Blue is where we want to work it now. Okay, let's put it right there. That's fine. Okay, that should get us to that piece. And then... except blue is where we need to go. So green to blue. Oh, wait. That's not what we need yet. We haven't ever used blue at all, come to think of it. Blue is right here. So this needs to be here and turn. Elbow wouldn't work there anyway. We'll grab this one, and now we use this to divert into blue. The music is great in this game, if I'm being real honest. One of the best things about the game. Very, very well done music. There we go. Okay. Was that gonna explode or something? Why are you showing me all these? Yes, I see that. I've put all of them there, game. I don't need to know about them. Okay. Whatever.
Old feelings in a complex tongue.
Okay, I need to sit this one down and take this one. No, stop it! Okay. So now, that's still necessary because yellow is something that I want running no matter what. So that should set that one over and start that one up. Then I can grab this one. And this one can be over here. Because I need green and blue to run at the same time, don't I? Although we need that part. I'm gonna need the straight part first, I think. We had to have a couple of straight parts to do this. So grab this straight part. Run this into green. And then we'll grab this straight part and run this into red. Because I didn't have a straight part available to do this before. Let's flip it around there, because I'm pretty sure we want it on all of them anyway. Yeah, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, put that here. Flip it to there. That gets us up to that piece. We're gonna grab this piece and we plug it in instead of the... I'm confused. Blue has to run, right? Blue has to be running. So this can go here. Oh, I see. Oh, no? It's not right. Okay, so this is where green goes. Green sends it here, and then from the green, we end up with the blue, the yellow, and the red. And yellow and red are currently functioning, and they have to function. There is no getting around the fact that yellow and red have to function. It's weird that there's a second yellow one over here, but it's whatever. So what we're missing now is a way of getting this one running. We really need a three-way there to fix that. But our three-way is busy up here. Well, let's take the three-way and see what happens. I don't think it's good. I think it's straight up bad. But maybe if I come over here and I take this one and I replace that one with it. Okay. So now it's just the yellow one that doesn't have anything? I don't know how the red one's getting anything, but... Oh, the red one's not necessary. That's right. Red was not... See, I saw red over here running to this one, but it's not running to this one. It's running to the steps. Okay, I understand now. I understand where my folly was. Now we just put this elbow in here and flip it around like that. That's all we have to do.
The stranger had much to consider.
There we go. Okay. I was confused about red needing to be turned on too. You know, in my brain, all of them needed to be on by the end. But I was wrong. Red was not actually necessary. Humorously, I think I have to pull this one out, so I'm gonna undo all of my work here for half a second. While I slap this puppy back in there so I can walk through. I'll race our little pillar up. Nope, it beat us. It beat us by a long shot. Oh well. Oh well. I think there's only one or two more embers in this whole section of the game. So that's good. We're pretty much there, guys. And that also is the robot. Like, does the robot count as one of the embers for this area? Because I had a little challenge for him, but I don't think he does. Because I don't think the turtle counted in the last one. All right, feeling better?
The stranger seemed grateful. I think I have to choose for myself.
Yep. You can't. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. It's fine. Okay, now the real question is, can this ladder be used other places? And I think the answer is yes. But in order for it to be used other places, it first has to have a spot in front of it that can be used. So there we go.
The Wanderers.
We have every page but one, I think.
No more lanthorn tunes. No more confrontation. Hazy faces put aside. None need face the end.
Huh. So as he did his thing, as he figured out how to do these puzzles and stuff, he became disillusioned with getting to the end and thought it was a bad idea for some reason. I guess the end maybe this is more about the 5 stages of grief and acceptance than it is about depression itself. What if the end is death? What if we're moving towards the afterlife? That's the whole point here. I've kind of had this vague concept this whole time that the whole point is for us to find our way to the afterlife. You know, that the reason we were on a boat in the first place was to go to the end. Okay, I already went through this one, right? Did I? I might not have. I don't think I did. If I did, I don't remember it. So let's check and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, this is new. I haven't been here. I was wrong. Okay. What's happening? Oh, the snake's back. Hello, Mr. Snake.
A tremendous, terrifying shape slithered from the shadows.
Yes, Mr.
The
Snake.
snake's
Thank
body
you.
coiled around the forlorn like a scaly shield.
Yeah, he really doesn't want us near that person, so... I mean, it's not really that he would. I guess perhaps the forlorn has light. Not very much light, but some light. And that's why he is attracted to them, you know? Okay. First of all, we can slide that puppy over there, and then use it theoretically as a bridge at some point.
It looked like the crystal could be turned, but the handles were retracted.
But in order to do that, we'd have to be able to climb on top of it. I wonder. What happens if... Oh, interesting. It can make turns? I didn't know it could make turns. Okay, we're not allowed to climb down anymore because the pipe's in the way. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, now I can climb down. But good to know that the pipe can make turns, because I had no idea. In all honesty, I thought that was not the case, so... Okay, so this is the one we're shooting the light at, and we have to get it from probably the next room over, if I'm being honest, because I don't see another place over here that we would be able to do it. So, alright. Come here, buddy. Okay, I'm on top of it. Oh, I'm not allowed to move it while I'm on top of it, am I? Whoa, I'm also not allowed to get off of it anymore because I just slipped onto it on accident somehow. Uh-oh, am I glitched? I think I'm glitched, guys. I think we've done it again. Nathan Blake with his amazing ability to break games entirely. Yep, we are stuck. Goodness. I'm hoping I can trick the game into thinking it's okay to let me do it, but nope. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go ahead and quit and then load back in because there's nothing we can do now. Good. Breaking games so that they take longer to play. That's good. You know, it's my way. Okay, now I have to watch the snake come back. I have to do the thing again. Yes, I understand. Snake. Yes. Ooh, I can't do it. Maybe we should start calling you Nathan Break. Hello, I'm Nathan Break. I break games. That's what I do.
The snake's body coiled around the forlorn like a scaly shield.
I'd be an excellent beta tester for our games, though, because, you know, I'll find a way. I'll find a way to break your game. It'll happen. You might not want your game broken, but I will find a way to break your game. There we go. It's like, oh no, what if I can't get it to turn back? Am I gonna have to reload? That would suck. Okay, I want it to be sideways, so here and then sideways. There we go. All right, and all of this was honestly just for this little bonus item, just for the
Ember found the Wanderer's Diary. In a forgotten clearing, I meet a stranger, but they do not respond. Motionless, their body all rock and cold. What has happened?
Is that the first forlorn? Keep that in mind if/when you ever get a game in a playable state. Yeah. I don't know. I've played games for people, beta tested people's games for them before. I'm perfectly happy doing it. I had a friend who made a game with one of the RPG makers, and he like removed criticals from the game, specifically so that there would be less randomness in the game. He likes really well crafted RPGs that are turn-based, and like essentially every fight is a puzzle. So you have to figure out how to beat the bad guy. There's a little bit of brute forcing you can do, obviously, because it's an RPG, but there's a finite number of enemies, a finite number of healing items, and a finite number of, and even like recharging your energy is done in combat, and you can only recharge so much. Sorry, I've got the streamer nose itch. But I I somehow could get criticals while I was playing his game. He was just dumbfounded. He was like, I've never seen anyone get criticals on this game, and I got rid of criticals on purpose. How are you doing this? And I'm like, I'm not doing anything, so I don't know how I'm doing it. Interesting. Okay, well, first things first, let's grab this treasure chest before we do anything else.
Amber uncovered a journal entry.
Okay.
I find another encased by stone. I feel their mutterings, whispers under my skin. They are forlorn. They cannot find home. It is terrifying.
So he was really messed up by the forlorn for some reason. I'm not too concerned about the forlorn. I think we're gonna figure it out. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. Okay, put that puppy there. Because I'm gonna have to put it on, walk it across there. Okay, I think I'm figuring out what we need to do. First of all, we gotta get the lens and put the lens up there. And that's gonna start our first light show of the day. And then we're gonna shine it through that little hole in the wall there, so that it goes into the next room over. Wonder if there's anything it can shine at in this room, though. I think I want it right here, right? Because it's gonna lower down and then... There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to lower it down again, and then that'll give us access to do him over here. I'm not 100% sure that this is where we want him. I think it is, because we want to put him here and then send him across, because we wouldn't be able to climb down that anyway. I mean, I'm assuming that we want him over there, because I haven't even seen the thing yet. Sounds a little constricting, but I agree with the general sentiment. I think a good boss battle has more in common with puzzle than a regular enemy encounter. Yeah, every single fight in the game was essentially a boss battle, was kind of part of the concept. That's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. What, can this go in there? Okay. All right, sure. It was a little tedious at times, though, because, like, you're trying to figure out how to fight the bad guy, and, you know, he kills you, and so you go back and you try to fight him again. There's a little bit of trial and error if every fight is a puzzle and is really, really specifically designed. Okay, that's looking good.
Some faded memory.
Oh, I did it on accident. Okay, sure. I mean, I'm awesome. I just saw it. I saw it in my brain eyes. Sure. But yeah, it could be a little tedious because you're trying to figure out how to beat the puzzle. But by the time you figure out the mechanics you need to know to fight that particular boss or bad guy, sometimes you were too far into the fight, so you just had to die and start over. So there is some of that. But at the very least, it was really cool as a unique RPG game because, you know,
with tears, the stranger
not many games
said,
play that way.
"You have reminded me, friend. The beacon.
I don't. What beacon?
With tears, the stranger said,
says the same thing.
"You have reminded me, friend."
I played too many games where talking to people a second time nets a different response than the first time. And so this game, the entire time I've been playing it, I have tried talking to people a second time to see what they're going to say. And it has not been helpful any of the times. Okay, and in that case, over to that one. Well, and that one was even already facing the right thing. I didn't have to do anything special with it. That's good. I might not be able to get to it anyway, so I guess I'm just lucky, because I wouldn't have been able to get to it anyway, so if it hadn't been pointing the right way, the snake would have been stuck in our way for the rest of our lives.
drawing the snake away from the forlorn.
Hi, cute
Embers
snake.
swallowed their fear, feeling tiny before the enormous serpent.
I think the snake's pretty great.
The
So far,
forlorn
he has
was
shown only
released
to
from
be
the
nice.
coil of the snake's body.
Except for the time he broke our boat, I guess. But we were told that was an accident. And I tend to believe him at this point. The robot was right about everything else. Okay, and we're gonna come over here and go to the Forlorn, and I think that's the last one for this whole area. So we might be in the home stretch of the whole game now. Because honestly, like, I figured we were only an hour or so from the ending before, but maybe a little bit more. I mean, of course, we've had to restart and stuff, but... Because, yeah, we're right at 54 minutes, so... Brief journey, taking a new...
The stranger had been robbed by an icy hand.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so this is how we can get it lit.
So bright, so brilliant.
Yep, I figured about that. Okay, that's the way. This is the way. Okay, so I just need to make sure I remember how I did that. Okay, so here, 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 there. Okay, there we go.
With flicker and ash, their flame had faded.
Nice! We made it! Yes! Tori, glad I'm at least able to hop on for the last little bit then. Welcome to the stream, Tori. Thanks for suggesting this game. It's been a delight the entire time. The first episode or two on my channel, I was a little unsure because even though I was really digging like the aesthetic and stuff, the puzzles were pretty simplistic. And I know that puzzles generally evolve, but they were real simplistic. But they have really gotten to a point now where I'm like, okay, yeah, these are legit puzzles. These are actual video games now.
The stranger looked at their hands tearfully. I had forgotten how warm it feels, just being.
But I should obviously say that, you know, obviously games are art even if they're easy. So I was still happy to play it even whenever it was seeming pretty easy. But it's turned into a really good game. And we got a fox boat! We got a boat that looks like a fox! We got to pick that it looked like a fox! It could have been a whale or a ducky or a fox. Maybe I should have gone with a ducky since I have Ducky, my cat. Maybe I should have made it a ducky. But anyway, foxes are one of my favorite animals. If I get another cat, I might consider naming it Foxy because of how much I love foxes. But the Five Nights at Freddy's connotations there are a little strong, so I kind of have to decide what I want on that front. I was like, whoa, there's only 6, and then I saw the other one like sitting over there. All right, guys. I think it's time we approached the last campfire.
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead."
Gotta ease in the gameplay and suck you into the story. Games were too hard from the very start. You, the general you, would have given up too soon. Right, I guess so. I guess because I play video games all the time.
Your journey is nearing its end, little one.
If puzzles are too easy, I get nervous.
You have cleared a path for others
me.
to follow. I will guide them after you have gone.
Okay. So he's gonna open that door, and I guess I'm gonna have to row my boat through it, which is weird. Not what I expected. I thought the water level was gonna drop at some point. I mean, all the puzzles in this game were super easy for my big brain. None of them challenged me even a little bit.
Only the Forest King knows where the final campfire sleeps. Ask them your questions. Know that if you return here, you will always be welcome.
Oh, I gotta go talk to the bird, eh? To the bird. Oh, so I might have a whole nother full, like, set of puzzles and 7 more embers. Although I'm not sure. So this will lead to the other elevator, I'm sure. Because there was the other elevator that we had that little ember sitting next to. On the left side of the birds.
The taste of fresh air was welcoming as Ember left the caves behind.
Oh, I have to leave my boat. I love my boat. My boat's the best.
The forlorn was different. A gentle music filled Ember's thoughts.
Interesting. Gentle music
They
coming from a forlorn.
I was Ember. I was bird. I was forlorn. None were my true self. I will not go back to flame nor feather. I will find another way.
Huh.
Ember understood and let them be.
Interesting. I guess that person just doesn't fit in any of the molds. They're still searching for who they really are. It's understandable. We're all on this crazy journey of life trying to figure out what we were made for, you know? All right, yep, this is the one I was thinking of. So, I think, other than
Something
when we...
was wrong. Ember could feel it.
Yeah, it's dark here. Last time I was here, they made the sun
It was
come
quiet.
up.
All the birds had gone.
Yeah. Hey, guys, what's up?
The Ember looked proud. I've nearly earned my... The Ember hesitated.
Huh.
I can't wait until... Yeah.
This is the same conversation we had last time we were here. This all looks the same as far as those guys are concerned. Is it just the birds that changed? The forest throne. All right, oh, is the king dead? What's up, guys?
There you are. You've done this.
What do you mean I've
The
done
king
this?
is gone. Gone. What did you do?
No, he's right there.
Telling
I mean,
lies,
maybe-
being tricksy?
He might be dead, but he's there.
We had no troubles till this one.
What happened?
The king is dead.
Yeah.
Dead. They'll be coming for us now, all of them. Who looks after us now? What does we do? I'm not a real bird, just wearing bird clothes. They're not even a real bird. Who look after them now?
Yeah, I know that you are not birds. You guys are a bunch of lying dirtbags. We all have already established this. Okay, let's come over here. Squeeze past the king just a bit. Huh. I feel like I should get over there. Actually, I'm gonna have to make a bridge for myself here first, since I'm all the way over here. Thought I'd be able to squeeze past the Bird King, and that would do it, but it didn't. There we go. I love the music of the spheres. Can I squeeze past you, man? No? Okay. I mean, there's still a way to do this, right? Because all I gotta do is move them around each other. I'm probably putting all this effort into getting over there, and it doesn't even matter. But I can do it, so I might as well. Aha, I'm here. Oh, there was a secret. Secrets! Yes! I found the secrets, guys! I love finding the secrets.
Hidden away was a scrap of journal.
Yeah, we're here getting close to the end.
The forlorn have entered my dreams. Their accusing voices inescapable.
The Wanderer stopped trying to help, and now he's racked with guilt for his decision. But there's nothing over here? Weird. Very strange that this area even exists. Why not just put a wall over here then? Huh. Weird. Go to the bathroom for 3 minutes. You somehow committed regicide in that time? Yeah. You know. Just gotta, occasionally you gotta have a nice culling of the monarchy. It's not always, apparently you can just walk into his chair. I did not know that. That was not my intention. I'm not trying to, I'm not, wait. Is this gonna open that door on the side of his chair? It is. Oh, okay. I was just glitching through. I wasn't supposed to be in there. Sorry. I went in there too soon. I think they're two separate journals. The secret journal belonging to the person who became the king, and the Wanderer's journal, which was like a guidebook. Yeah, I was kind of wondering It seemed like there was two. They referred to them as different things, Wanderer's Journal and the Secret Journal, but I also wasn't sure if they were actually different. Nathan strikes again. Yep. The fact that you can walk into the chair means a Wizard of Oz situation. Absolutely, yeah.
Chains and pulleys in the base of the chair.
Other ones were just birds and not really people. I was pretty sure. So yeah, he's a puppet. He is a puppet king.
It didn't feel real.
Yeah, his head moved weird last time I was here. Is the last campfire beneath him? So is the red one that's been following me the whole time. Has he been the king all along? Another secret door in the wall here. I wonder why that rope showed up. Oh, hey, boat. You're not as near as cool as a boat as mine. Oh, so many boats.
Broken boats were scattered on the water.
Is this where everyone shows up? Is this where everyone goes? I'm just the only one that... Some of them just... To advance the plot, of course, yeah. Broke the king's head and it wiggled loose. I guess so. Hello, Ghost King.
The ghost
What's
spoke.
up?
Brave little one. Few have made this journey.
Yeah.
This is the last campfire. Your path ahead is clear.
Oh.
What you do now is yours to decide.
I want to help others finish the journey. I want to help others.
This is the end of the path. You have helped all who can be helped.
Oh, because I already saved all the forlorn that were available to
It is
save.
time to complete your own journey.
Wow. Finish the journey.
A boat lies waiting, but it belongs to another.
Yeah, it belongs to our red friend who's been around this entire time. Another?
Their path was not so straight as yours.
Yeah, they became the king and started
Seek
telling
them
everybody
out
else what to
before
do.
you move on.
Yeah, so like I was saying, the first time I came into contact with the bird people, he just decided that he would
In the
abuse
clearing,
the fact
Ember hoped to find answers.
that there were so many people and that he could kind of control them. I mean, obviously he wanted to help them too, I think, but he had power and he liked that.
Behind the Forest King's puppetry was the Wanderer in the red cloak.
Alrighty.
The stranger spoke. Why didn't you stop? Why not stay safe in the nest I made?
Yeah, so the secret journal was so let's see. The Wanderer's Journal was like a guidebook, and the Secret Journal belonged to the person who became the king. But this is the Wanderer, so I think they're two books written by the same person, which is what I thought it might have been.
Don't you see? This is all there is, just the end.
Yeah,
What
moving
hope
on
can
into
there
the
be
next
in
life.
that? The stranger had dropped their mask. Ember knew they spoke the truth. The path goes nowhere, but we sail on regardless.
Right, yeah, a secret journal and a published one, yeah.
Slipping beyond the horizon, one after the other. I couldn't bear it. In the end, I destroyed the boats.
Oh.
What have I done? Slowly, the stranger withdrew. I wanted to be a lighthouse for others. How do you save others once your light has gone out?
Oh, he's forlorn, actually. Yeah, this whole time he's been trying to protect everyone, but really he was becoming forlorn. All right, the last hope, meeting the Wanderer.
The Wanderer's thoughts had become twisted.
This will be the last page. Oh, it's twisty. I get it. This will be the last puzzle, I imagine. Go away!
Hiding every day behind a mask.
Go away! So he wasn't who he was.
Watching hopeful little ones arrive endlessly.
He wasn't really who he said he was. He was two-faced.
Knowing the empty path that lay ahead.
Like I'm still like barely inching it down there at the end. And here we go. Well, that was a little bit of a lackluster puzzle.
Inside their dim light was a hidden pain.
Unless some of these just like randomly start flying back to the way they were.
They had watched those they care for turn forlorn.
So he had gone out
They had
and he
locked
was,
their hope away, tried to protect it.
as he had moved forward towards the end and he met all these different people, but then some of them became forlorn, some of them fell away, like the cook, people like that. He realized that the end was not worth it and that he was going to be alone when he left. And so he decided to, instead of leaving and being alone, he would prefer to be here and be the king of everyone so that they would come and be safe near him. So,
And Ember's
sense.
actions had seemed a distorted mirror.
So that's why he was watching me the entire time. I was doing what he was doing, but I was doing perhaps a better job of it. There's our little blue friends, our little spirit friends popping out. They've been kind of leading us the whole time, too. Wanderer is just kind of around watching us, but these
The
guys...
Wanderer searched for words. When I reached this place, I could see the truth. This is all that there is. There is nothing that comes after. How do you face that? I'm not ready.
We don't know where the boat goes, man. Isn't so much a puzzle, but protecting his part from the same traps that he set up to try to protect others. Yeah. Walking through his twisted mind, trying to help him. You pass your hope to others, you just keep going. You pass your hope to others.
I turned back, tried to stop the others. Built a little nest. What a mess that was. You hope, you try, you fail, and then nothing more.
No, but you succeed, and then people come after you, and the inspiration matters that we hope, it matters that we try, it matters that we fail. It matters that we fail.
I thought I was saving them, that they would lose hope if they knew.
Our failures can be other people's successes, and our failures can be our own successes if we learn from them.
But without an end, they lost hope anyway. The Wanderer took a breath. I thought it would lead somewhere, mean something.
We don't know if it does yet or not. We haven't
Ember
gone in the
paused.
boat.
So many places the path had taken them, so many others whose paths had crossed their own.
The path is what matters. Yeah, I mean, you know, it sounds cliche to say, but the journey is just as important as the destination. You know, like when we set out to do something, when we have a specific goal in mind, all the effort, all the work that we put into it is just as important as succeeding.
After everything I've done, I don't deserve to move on.
Oh,
Only my boat remains.
Hogwash.
Take my oar. Finish your journey. Leave this place.
Well, there's like 73 people
Ember knew
behind
the
me
end lay ahead.
because I found a whole bunch of people and saved them all.
Were they any more ready than the Wanderer?
We'll go together. There's like legitimately like 20 dudes that can come along. The Last Campfire. Maintenance man's here, gonna have to rewatch this last little bit. Okay, well, have fun. We're gonna get in our cute little boat we're gonna sail away. It's not my box boat, though. Hopefully the builder comes out eventually. Please, I hope the builder and the cook and the frog also poke their heads out at some point here at the end. Cook, builder, frog, and pig. That'd be great. What are we gonna find? Home? The end? Nothing? What's important is, you know, we affected so many people along the way, right? We had a positive impact on so many people. It doesn't really matter whether we succeeded or we failed, because what we did along the way, the people that we touched, the lives that we changed, it all matters. Ah, here they come. They all have boats now. Did the robot build them boats? I bet that's why he took the eye of the robot, is so the robot wouldn't be able to build people boats. Get back here, you jerks. Don't leave us stranded here. Maybe my job from now on was going to be ferryman, right? You know, I was just going to bring them one at a time. Only 20 trips or so. Oh, here's this. Oh, the red again. This is at the very beginning this happened. I was real freaked out by it and didn't know what to think. Interesting. The last fire. Not the last campfire. Where I went to the last campfire. This is the fire. I think we go in there and we burn up. We join together and we become a light. And then new lights are born from our light. That seems to be
There is a place where the lost embers go as their light begins to fade.
There was that one thing that had the circle on it, and they would leave the moon, and then they would go and they would enter the ruins, and then they come out and they go into the fire, and then from the fire they would go back into the moon. It's a lesson on learning when to help others and when it's okay to go ahead and move on yourself. Yeah, and that's a really, really important thing to know. I've definitely struggled with that before in my life. I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to be there for people. And there's some people who, if you do everything you can, if you give everything of yourself to try to help them, then they'll take everything. And those people, they just need more time, you know? And some people, they don't want help either. So, you know, it's okay to let those people figure out where they are and what they need, you know? Sometimes you can help people and sometimes you can't. And but it's, you know, important that we try. It's important that we give it our best, that we try to share love and hope and kindness with as many people as we can. I think that's my takeaway, is that, yeah, not everyone is going to accept your help, but trying is really important. And just as long as you don't use up all of your light trying to help everyone, you know, because your cup's empty, you don't have anything to share with anyone else. So make sure you take care of yourself. That's important. But it's a good game. It's really good. It's really pretty. It's really beautiful. Really sweet. Music is great. Listen to this. I mean, it's just wonderful. I like folky music. I found Hello Games Team. I found a lot of the game really, really, really enjoyable. There were some slower bits here or there, but they were all artistic and pretty. And then, you know, once we really got into it, once we really got the horn, I think, the lanthorn, that's when the game really took off, which it did take a while to get the lanthorn. I feel like giving us a lanthorn earlier on might have been helpful so that we could start getting accustomed to it, but at the end of the day, it worked really, really well. I feel like it was an excellent game, and they put a lot of effort into it, I can tell. And, you know, if it helps just a few people, even if they fail, then it was the journey that was important, right? And I don't think they failed. I think they did a good job. I think they intonated a good message, and it was a lot of fun. So that is the Last Campfire. It took us a good solid 6 hours to beat it, although some of that may not be actual gameplay. I'm not sure. But that said, I had a good time with it. So I'm happy that you could all come along here. Tori, I'm glad you got to stop in here at the end of it, because, you know, this is all thanks to you. You're the one that suggested we play the game on the channel, and so here we are. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing next, because I do want to start streaming on YouTube and Twitch daily, and we're probably going to do less videos and more streams, because it'll save me more time, and we'll get to talk and hang out more anyway, so that would be really cool. But I haven't made any official plans for that yet, so I can't actually say, yeah, we're going to do this. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on my Twitter and stuff, so I'll talk to you all soon. And yeah, this was a good experience. I really loved this. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, we will see you in the next one. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathanblakegames, reminding you that games are art, and art is important, and you are important too. Sayonara. Bum, 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 bum.